The Whiskey Brothers.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast, everybody. Episode 1051. We're just making numbers up at this point. There's commas in them.
That's some strong rum right there, baby.
We are your Whiskey Brothers, and I am happy to be here. The full table. Myself, Jerry Wayne Longmire, who has been across the table for me many episodes in a row. Sam Damaris back for some episodes in a row. Trey Tutson. We don't know, but you're here this week, so let's just
be happy.
Be grateful for the cast. Back of house run by Chicken. Cheers, brother. I know you're probably more stoned than drinking, but we'll raise everything to you.
Hey, y'all, I don't know if y'all seen him. He's white, by the way, with that name.
Chicken.
Oh, yeah. So just whatever you were thinking, stop thinking.
Yeah, chicken, not chicken wing.
It's not I like chicken.
Yeah. Have you talked to him? It might be for the same reason.
No, he's always high. He's baked chicken. That's the whitest shit ever.
Baked chicken.
That's the whitest shit in the world.
He just called you meal prep.
CrossFit food. So we're drinking Stranahan's Colorado whiskey. We're drinking an original single malt that we've been sent. Our good friend Nate out in Colorado.
Single malt whiskeys are great.
Taking care of us. Our friends and our fans and our listeners are so incredible. That whiskey, we've been going through that since New Year's Eve. We're down to the last bottle or so.
Not this past New Year's Eve, the one before that.
Stranahan's label on it is just damn good. It just don't matter what color the label is.
It's divine, isn't it?
It's tremendous.
I'm sorry, though. That burgundy one is my fucking baby.
Yeah, they do. The sherry cask. And thank you to you. You got a gift from listener Mary, who also sent a bunch of coffee from Carabello's. I thanked her, on my solo show. But cheers.
Mary, that was a very, very sweet card. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I've enjoyed the hell out of my book.
We're it's you guys. It's cool to watch everybody now in the comment section. Where YouTube is kind of doing substantial numbers, at least compared to what it was. Some people are commenting on there. Some of those people are terrible. I want to say, if you're gonna be a fan, be original, you son of a bitch. Don't come in with the I found Whoopi Goldberg's brother. That's literally
that's really bad.
Yeah. Butt plug can't be the answer to every question. It just can't. You know, it's the answer to some questions. I'm adventurous, but not all of the questions.
It's the answer to most solutions.
Look, I love the way this motherfucker is like, hey man, our YouTube is doing so. We got so many new viewers. Hey, fuck some of y'all. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Eat dicks.
No, I just mean the owners should be there to attempt to throw out the first line that comes to your brain.
Absolutely.
Before you click submit, and just write a better line. That's all.
But you've been busy at it, man. It's like
it's
headed to 2,000 subscribers, man. It's kicking and moving.
Figuring it out.
I'm psyched about it, man.
Figuring it out. It's all very exciting. What have you guys? What's going on? I feel like we commune once a month now, and I don't leave the cave. I'm working on shit. So.
Well, it's rodeo season. I got a shit.
Boo!
I got a shit ton of boots to make fun of. No, this is good market for me, bro.
This is your tax season.
I'm making my money.
Are you gonna do man on the street?
Maybe.
J-Dub,
I got somebody wants to pay me to go down there. So
how are you not down at the rodeo with a GoPro on your head talking to hillbillies?
Hey, what's going on?
Well, it's easier to make fun of them from the internet. You know what I mean?
Look, it's far less running.
You're aware of how testy they can be in face-to-face conversation.
I'm aware. I don't know how you are. I'm very aware. Me and Trey know.
But you can't run in boots with the toes curled. Yeah. You can get away from these people.
Yeah, but if they got some of them square toes on, they might catch me.
So rodeo? This is disappointing to me. I had you in my head. I had you pegged as the rodeo guy. You know,
I used to go a lot. I just it's so expensive and crazy now. I don't go down there. The more we do what we do and get exposed to big groups of people, the less you want to be around big groups of people. You know,
to that.
When they're not there to see you, it really feels disheartening.
I think
You're like,
Damn,
damn, some
that's-
bitches in here. Y'all could be at my show.
Facts. That is
then you see the-
extremely true.
then you see the band they're there to see, and you're
Yeah,
like, "What?
it's-
Country musicians in leather pants?
Yeah.
This isn't real."
You
Yeah, I've
motherfuckers.
seen a lot of crazy stuff. I saw Color Me Bad at the Houston Rodeo back in the 90s.
Okay,
You remember they up there TikTok get up stop with the matching?
Oh, yeah.
You don't know.
I want to
But
sex you up.
They were so bad. It was.
I know that song.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I know that
yeah.
song.
Yeah, I want to sex you up.
They were so bad.
I saw Bill Cosby at the rodeo.
Bill Cosby.
Hey.
Really?
Bill Cosby. My parents took
Was
me
he
to
on
see Bill
stage
Cosby.
or just doing shit he shouldn't be doing?
He's fucking sheep.
Standing by the bar, taking napkins off people's drinks.
Down at the livestock row with a pile of blue pill.
What was it? The Astrodome?
Dome, yeah.
That one? That show?
My mom took
Yeah.
me.
When
I
was
think
that?
I was
What
nine.
year
that
was
big
I
that?
think I was
show.
9, so 88.
88.
Heard
Wow,
about
dude.
that
That's
big
probably
show.
about the first time I ever went. Was 88, 89. I didn't get to see him.
First time I ever saw
Um,
Comedy Live.
I did see Selena there. Saw Selena
Oh,
at
shit,
the
yeah.
Dome.
Nah, that's a
That's
that is
a
one.
feather in the
It
cap,
wasn't
baby.
very long after that she got. You
Yeah,
know.
Man.
that's a couple of big ones.
Well,
See Cosby
I saw the
Live,
Isley Brothers there.
the Ozzy Brothers,
Isley
Selena.
Brothers.
See Farrakhan speak.
You know, he'd probably
read
do
your
all right.
own list.
Let me tell you something. He'd probably do all right at the rodeo. They hate a lot of the same people,
That's what I'm saying.
and they like snappy dresses.
Let's-
You know what I
I'm
mean?
I'm asking Bun B, can we get Farrakhan to come out?
How far is a bow tie from a bolo?
No, some dude gets
This is
hurt
Nation
bull
of
riding.
Islam, Montgomery County chapter. We'd like to report we still do not like the Jews either.
Some dude gets hurt bull riding. Farrakhan's like, you didn't get on that bull. That bull landed on you.
Yeah, I don't have y'all's list of. I've been to the rodeo one time in my whole life. I went with my.
Oh God, I've been all the time.
I took my niece. I took the nieces on a bunch of rides. That was fun.
Did the carnival.
Okay.
Gotta
We
do the
watched
carnival.
all the cowboy shit,
Yeah.
and then Florida Georgia line played.
Ugh,
Ugh,
that's-
gross.
Oh,
I feel for you on that one. TikTok,
Gross.
Get Up Stop was better. Whatever
Yes.
they were. Color Me Bad.
Color
Color
Me
Me
Bad. Color Me Bad in 2017 would have been better.
Yeah, I would go
than
back
Florida,
and see
Georgia
Color Me
line.
Bad. I don't
Yeah.
know about that Florida. I saw, like, I know you guys aren't big country music artists, but I had tickets to see Alan Jackson there.
Oh,
And
that the Chattanoochee guy.
it was the night Waylon
Yes,
Jennings.
I
It
didn't
was
know
right
that.
before Waylon Jennings died, so he couldn't be there because he was doing like Waylon Jennings' funeral and stuff. And so they put these little no-name dudes, Pat Green, Corey Morrow. Corey Morrow's from Houston, Texas, went to Memorial High
He blew
School. They put them on the big stage, and they destroyed the place. And then Alan Jackson showed up at the very last minute.
Oh, that's a hell of
he
a
comes out in
show.
this white limo, right, with all his decked-out suit and all that mess. And he jumps up there, and they all did Lukenbach, Texas together in
Oh,
honor of
man.
Waylon. They, like,
That's
took the
dope.
roof off that place.
And Pat Green's good. He did. Was it Wave on
that was
Wave or
right,
something?
That
The
was
mid
right
'90s
in
or
the beginning. That's when he blew. You know, that's like
Yeah.
when he took off.
him and Robert O'Keefe and that whole.
That's a story. George Strait. George Strait blew up because of Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. He was already a traveling musician in Texas. People already liked him. You know, he was good. Roseanne Cash got a hair up her ass and decided she wouldn't go out to the stage if they didn't take her out in a limo. And they were like, "We don't have a limo for you. We're just going to take you out in one of these pickup trucks." And
They always do the pickup truck.
She threw a fit and said she wouldn't go out to the stage. And so one of the promoters called George, who was playing a gig in Houston that night.
Probably down at the Armadillo
And
Palace.
George literally showed up with his horse and rode a horse out to the stage to make a point, you know. And the rest is, you know, now he's one of the highest selling country music artists of all
Hasn't he
time.
written like 1,000 songs or some shit?
Yeah.
Like he's
I
got
don't know. It's a
like
lot.
his library is fucking ridiculous.
I've got his box set, and it is impressive. It's
So-
he's prolific.
He's
man.
like the Prince of country music.
No, I
I
understand.
don't know.
I
I used
mean,
to go-
Jamie Foxx sung one of his songs.
Yeah,
That's
he's-
some shit. So I'm aware
Well,
of.
Jamie Foxx, look, people don't realize because they hear the blame it on the alcohol and they see the movies and everything. Blame Jamie Foxx from Terrell, Texas.
Terrell, Texas?
yeah, he's
that
country
boy-
as hell.
Jamie Foxx.
Have you ever heard his mama talk? His mama's country as hell, boy. She is straight up Terrell, Texas. She's delightful.
That's
I
a-
used to go to the rodeo like 2 or 3 times a year, and if you were a country artist, 'cause I wasn't big on it, but like if you were a country artist, if you had one song that I liked, I felt like it was a cheap way to see it because I'm like, I paid to do
Tickets
the
used to
whole
be like
day.
$12.
Yeah.
But even when it went up, it's like I paid to do the whole day at the rodeo, and I love watching bull riding.
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I,
I like watching all the events.
so do I. I really do enjoy riding and watching it. And then I'm like, I'm sitting there in the back, and I just wait. I sit there and I wait for you to play the one song I wanted to hear, and it's like, okay, so I got to see all this bullshit,
You
and
just
then I got to see the
imagine
one
white
song.
women on you. Like that's the. It's like that could be me right
Well,
now. Look
I
at
am
this.
now.
I tell you, who else I seen there? A bunch of ZZ Top. They used to play just about every year.
Yeah.
And I've seen them about 6 or 7
Finish
times.
your story. I cut
No,
you off,
but
my
no,
bad.
no. That was it. It was just like it was for me. It was the cheap way. I was like, I would never pay to go watch this country ass dude, especially if I only like one song. But if I pay to get in and I do the whole day of it, and then I can sit there and watch his one song and be like, all right, cool, that was a little cherry on top.
Yeah.
And if he's still playing, I'm like, I can get the fuck out of here before y'all do.
And the odds of scoring a drunk girl on a pair of Rocky Mountains, not terrible.
Oh,
They're pretty
stumble.
terrible. They're pretty terrible at the rodeo, bro. When you look like this, they're pretty terrible. Now you catch her at a bar after the rodeo the next day where the other country guys aren't around. Oh, she's all yours. But
I got you. All right,
yeah,
bro.
when she's amongst her people, nah.
I'd have figured you could just walk in and collect.
No, weirdly, those dudes in the hats are really good at herding those big bitches out of there. It's a skill set.
You get some folded up
After you don't
napkins with
get your
phone
ass
numbers.
back to the truck, I'll find somebody else to make me skillet breakfast. You understand?
Those napkins all got brisket grease on them.
I like
you
that
ever
too.
been-
I eat that too.
What are the?
Have you ever been, Trey?
Yeah, I went. This probably what ended that circle I had that time. I had to take my wife because she had wanted to go because she had been asking me for years, and I was like, I don't want to fucking. She asked for a long time, and I was like, all right. So I finally had to. We went, and I'll never go back to that shit.
What was
we
the-
went
what
to?
was your experience?
It was just a lot of Mexicans fighting.
Oh, yeah.
You know, not like I could have just
That
went to
happens.
Fiesta for this
Yeah.
shit. This is wow. We paid the park to watch this. It was a lot of like drunk people fighting and like I got the romance of it. Why she liked the carnival and you walking around and shit. I got that part.
Carnival's fun.
Yeah, but it was like
Did you watch any of the actual rodeo stuff, like the bull riding?
Yeah,
What events do you know?
man.
What rodeo Olympic sports do you know?
I know
how many can you name?
turkey leg eating. Like I only like this thing, bro.
By the way, Mexican boxing is not a rodeo.
Okay, all right,
I don't know any.
I don't
so
know
zero.
any. I went. It was one of them out of spite things. I
Yeah.
bet you want to go. Like it's one of them.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so, I took.
You went to be miserable.
Yeah, I went to be a good husband, and I didn't see any of the other goofiness that went down. Now my mom loves going to watch this shit. She
Really?
loves.
Really?
Yeah, I mean she go for free because my mom works with special needs kids. So when the other kids are testing and trying to have careers, they send the others to the fucking to the rodeo. For real. No, my mom like this is dope. We get a field trip out of this shit. So my mom go every year and she be FaceTiming me like, look at this.
What about your dad?
Nah,
No,
he ain't going that shit.
not at all.
dog.
Not
No,
even to pick her up
not
if something goes wrong.
My dad would go if they,
Trey's dad's got too much self-awareness for that.
That's-
He ain't
that's
going to
smart.
rodeo.
my dad would go if he was like, if they gonna butcher something live.
Yeah.
And I could buy that and barbecue it later. He like, cause I could sell it. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro,
Right.
this is livestock meat. This is from the rodeo. Bun
I
B.
watched them tear this calf down.
Yeah, like, Bun B blessed this meat. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
I'm a hustler, baby.
yeah, exactly.
Well, they got steer wrestling, bull riding,
Calf roping.
roping.
There's two different kinds of horseback
Okay.
rides. There's a
Oh.
saddle bronc riding and then
Two
bareback.
kinds of calf roping. They're singular and team roping.
So here's I would have
You on my level,
I
right?
could have said horse riding.
Horse ride.
whatever.
Horse riding
Oh,
is
okay.
not one.
I was gonna say. I'm sorry,
Yes, it
my
is.
bad.
Well, bronc
Yes, it is.
busting.
Hang on,
The
no,
barrel racing, the
that
women.
one-
Oh, barrel
that's the
racing.
one
Barrel racing.
because I dated a girl who did that dumb shit.
I believe that.
So
That's about your size.
so
The girls that do that are his size.
100%. So
Picture an ass tight as that water bottle, and it's just on the back of a thoroughbred, just cutting corners.
so horseback riding, horse riding,
Yeah.
and then cow wrestling.
Steer wrestling.
Steer wrestling, yep.
Okay, those are the two I know.
Steer
And then the pig scramble, right? That's where they
That's
run.
a fucking-
catch
So
a-
hang on.
They
So-
run and catch a greased pig for a scholarship.
Wait, is this all? This,
Kids,
Calf
kids
scramble.
do it, yeah.
stop. So do all these events happen every night? or they spread out through
some
the
of
week?
them are spread out, but a lot of the events are nightly.
So wait, they grease pigs.
And the bull riding is a tournament.
I
Like,
think
you
at
get points throughout the whole
Houston
rodeo.
Livestock Show and Rodeo, they do calf scrambles, so they have to run out and catch a calf. They
Is
let
it
them-
grease?
They stick a bunch of. I did the greased pig scramble when I was a kid.
Oh, you do. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna say it. Never mind.
No,
That was too easy. That was low. I was right there. I could have snapped
How much
that.
old they put on you, Jerry?
Exactly.
Fuck you.
I could have did that,
you.
or said you eat pig scrambled every morning. I could have did that shit. I know.
Scrambled pigs.
I
That
punch
sounds
it.
good. Scrambled pig sounds good. I can't even be mad at
Does
that.
actually.
Scrambled pig.
It's got
does
my
sound
mind
good.
working. You
Yeah.
know, I can't even get to
Scramble,
the joke now.
Chopped bacon.
No, just get some pulled pork, mix it with some eggs in a skillet in the morning with some chopped onions.
Pig
That's great.
scramble.
That's pork
Yeah.
scramble, baby.
Pork scramble.
I'd fuck that up.
Yeah, that sounds tremendous, man.
Yeah.
I don't even want to do this anymore.
I feel like the whole game here is just you guys talk about food while Jerry tries to continue a story.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Fuck it, that's delicious right there. No, that's good too.
Don't bring up bacon. Don't bring
it's like, how long can you get tickled without laughing?
Actually, Slade told us he'd give one of us $5 if we could derail you the most. So I was like, yeah, let's talk
Bring
about
up
pork
his
and eggs
food.
and onions.
Y'all got me hungry. I can't host.
Yeah.
I just want to know. I thought it'd be fun to come up with your own events
Yeah.
for
Oh.
rodeo. Just make them up. You know what I mean?
I'm just so one. I didn't know that any of this shit was events.
He was talking about the Mexicans fighting. I was thinking about food truck wrestling and.
You got to wrestle a food truck, or the
Well,
two
no,
food
no,
trucks
no. They
wrestle
circle
one
you
another?
with food trucks and you wrestle to get your food.
Oh, inside the
Yeah,
circle
yeah,
of food
yeah,
trucks,
yeah. It's
like
like the
lion,
octagon,
like
you know?
Lionheart.
Yeah,
Man, I would love to see.
it's a cage fight, but it's really a box because it's a truck.
I think I want to see. This is the Beaumont in me.
Or we can let Sam lay on his back and guess white women's weights. You know what I mean?
At least 220.
How long you been sitting on that motherfucker?
It takes that much to mash the dreads down. Since about 2 p.m.
I was like, that was too well timed. Yeah, fuck that. You cut every unnecessary word out of it. Like it was. I'm like, no, that was written, bitch.
Yeah, thought this through. I would like to see the PowerPoint you devised to sell this proposition.
I'd like to see redneck roast battle. Just two country ass dudes. Yeah, just talk shit about each other.
Yeah.
He ain't even got no acreage.
Shit, I bet your truck runs all the time.
You know
Full
what the difference
driving
is between a
pussy.
redneck and a cowboy? Starch.
You should be nailing these.
I'll drive you to the rodeo right now,
Yeah,
bro.
bro,
This is let Trey and Sam have a conversation to round out Black History Month, and I will take you right out there.
This guy he thought so dumb. He thought Dodge Ram was a porno.
Yeah,
I watched the shit out of that. Yeah, that and you guessing white women's weight. That's
Now-
a damn good evening right there.
Of the sports we know that are in there, what could you see yourself actually doing? Like, what would you want to do if you had to do one?
Oh, I want.
And what could you see the rest of us doing?
I would do. I'm because I'm overconfident. I feel like I could bull ride.
That's the one I wanted.
I feel like I could too for a different reason.
Well, yeah, because the bull couldn't move.
Because you're overweight.
It's more of a dominance. It's more of a power dominance thing.
you gonna beat the bull in metaphorical arm wrestling?
They're gonna open that gate. And that motherfucker's gonna go.
You'll be like world record.
Well, it's been 25 seconds and he's still sitting on it.
42 days.
It's like Mongo and Blazing Saddles.
Oh shit.
This started to sound more like an event for the bull.
It's a bull athleticism test.
I want to see. I would want to see mutton. I would want to see y'all mutton bust. Like
Oh, he chased the sheep.
That's what. Not chase it. You got to ride. It's when the kids ride the sheep.
Oh,
You
God.
for the
It's the
same
most
reason you
adorable
just
thing
said, because fuck that sheep. You because you could ride it like a pony.
Yeah, I could.
Your legs wouldn't touch the ground. You could.
Trey would get a fucking champion bull riding
Yeah.
score on the sheep on the right side.
Yeah.
Sheep.
Like, look at that black sheep on that white sheep.
I mean, he's getting all the style points.
Yeah.
Look at him. God damn, boy.
Are there rams? I'd watch you in a headbutting match
Yeah. Oh, that's
just to watch these sheep go down like some punks.
Well, they got bulls.
I
I
can
mean,
see-
we just let him get out there and
I can
rodeo
see
clown.
Trey in the barrel as that clown during the bull ride, like when they fall off, he's like, "Hey, get your ass over here!"
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just you yelling
That
at a
would be
fucking
fun.
bull, just like, "Hey, nah, motherfucker,
bull."
don't go that way. Get your ass over here." Oh, punk ass bull.
It's the same thing. I can see you doing it and just staying there.
Come here, motherfucker. Come on.
Just barrelless.
Now that I think about, you doing the that horse ride or whatever that thing
That's
is.
what I can see you doing.
I can see you doing that, but just to pull the women.
That's
Well, he's got the right build for a barrel
Yeah,
racer
but-
already.
ass like a water bottle.
No, not the barrel racing, the Bronco riding, like the guy
Yes.
on the logo. I can see you doing that shit.
100%.
He's always
Tornado.
sitting straight up, and like you're long, and you got long
Yeah.
legs.
That
like,
horse
you
Bro,
could
did
probably
y'all
pull it
forget that his bicycle kicked his ass in the middle of the street over here?
Experienced. I have landed
That
on my
bicycle
back.
didn't have a brain.
off. Why do we fall down, Jerry? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up.
Yeah. Well, it's damn hard to eat that bicycle if it throws me off too. So fuck that cow. Let's do this. I know where you're headed after your glory days,
Shit.
El Diablo.
Oh, I did have one that I wanted that I would want to, if we could make up one. A weight gain challenge for the whole thing. Like it's for the whole rodeo.
Who gains the
Who gains the
weight
most
Deep
weight?
fried Oreos and all that
Who
shit.
gained, yeah, and at the end you get a free medical exam by a sponsored hospital.
But
They just pick you up in an ambulance.
Yeah, they
take you over to the
they
medical
just life
center.
flight
sadly, it's just been Tom. It's,
Yeah.
Oh, you might lose a limb, bro. You
He's
might lose
a
limb.
trauma victim, bro. He's
what's the so you weigh in the opening night,
you weigh in.
and then 3 weeks later you weigh out
You
with
weigh-
all your brisket and funnel
3
cake and
weeks
deep
and 6
fried
pounds
Oreos.
of funnel
and-
cake
Yeah.
later.
How much you think you could gain in 3 weeks of just going to the rodeo? What's the real talk? How much weight
Yeah.
do you think you could gain in 3 weeks of hard trying?
Bruh.
Bro, I know how much weight I can gain without going.
So double it. What's
11
Wait, so I
11 people?
pounds.
Oh, my bad.
No, I feel like I could put on in 3 weeks. I feel like I could put on 25 pounds.
That's what my guess too.
Whole pounds.
Oh, I was
25
talking opening day. God, that's opening day cook-up. They got deep fried
Is that
key lime
pre-shit,
pie.
post-shit?
I think 25 pounds would be my 3 week.
I think so, man.
You think 25
A lot
pounds in
of
3
weight in
weeks?
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, think about what you eating. You eating everything bad. You eating everything that kills people
Yeah.
for
Man,
3
It's
weeks.
it's all the stuff that stays in you. Deep
It's-
fried
exactly.
Oreos don't. None of that leaves you.
You can't.
None of
Ever.
it.
That's deep fried chili cheese fries.
Well, eat
You have
bubble
to pay a
gum.
price for everyone you ate.
Yeah, you might as well eat bubble gum.
They got deep fried butter, yo.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Damn.
They just skipped you freeze it first.
Yep.
Then you batter
Batter
it, and then you deep fry it, and by the time the butter thaws, the outside is cooked.
gonna-
I know.
he about to
This is-
pass out.
Tell
this
that
motherfucker.
story. Tell a story.
I just, God,
It's-
what?
They're doing. You
I
can-
mean, even I have limits. I'm like, that's.
but
I'd feel my heart thumping while I was eating.
But if you were gonna, that's how I would suicide myself. Like
Just on
no
deep
gun,
fried butter.
just full blown. Eat 3 weeks at the rodeo.
That's
I
straight
think I could
cholesterol.
die. I could go from this to death.
I
in
went
3
1
weeks.
year. I paid $8 for it. I took one bite, and I was ashamed of myself.
For the butter.
No, it was a Snickers bar that they rolled in chocolate chip cookie dough, battered that, and deep fried that.
You
And
feel
I-
shame?
Bro, I saw
Bro,
it,
I
and
feel
I was
ashamed
like,
that he ate that shit 6 years ago.
it was.
I ate one of those at Cap City while I was doing cocaine one time. So I don't know what you're talking about.
You ate on cocaine?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no.
Did you ever
I
see
s-
me get skinny? But I was doing a lot of cocaine.
I was doing a lot.
No, I saw it and it was $8, and it was like the only thing that because like I said, I used to go a lot, and it was the only thing I had seen there I'd never done before. So I was like, all right, here's your $8, little lady. Here's 10. Keep the change. I got it. I took one bite. Now I look at my girl like, you want this? And I was, what? You giving up? And I was like, this is just, it's too much for me.
If
It's
you
the
eat
worst
it, if
thing
you
that's ever been done.
yeah, if you eat a whole deep fried Snickers, you've given up. You've thrown.
And then
That's
you
a
wrap that
towel.
in chocolate chip cookie dough.
That's oh my god. On top of it's a. That's the towel. Someone is
Yeah.
I
allowed
just always
to.
liking big turkey legs and what have you. You know,
That
I'm
at
a
least
meat
is
guy.
that's a healthy bird.
But you like thick women.
Yeah,
Them things remind you of that.
yeah. Probably.
Them things remind you of them
I
thick
appreciate a
church
sturdy
legs.
bird, whether it's
Yeah.
at home or in my hand. You know what I mean?
But the turkey leg, like you said, man, that's protein, and like it's not even a deep fried turkey leg. That's a roasted turkey leg.
It's just a roasted
That's
turkey
actually
leg.
good for you. You all right with that?
But you are, but eating. So what would you think the diet would contain in order to let's say you trying
So I'll
to
tell you
get
what
25.
So I'd start with. Now, what time's the rodeo open? I got all day.
Yeah,
Can I get out there about
I think
10
at 2
o'clock in the
p.m.
morning?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna start out with some deep fried bacon. That's where we
Yep.
start. Breakfast, right? Deep fried bacon.
Right
Then we
on
go.
the tilt-a-whirl.
Settle
Settle it in.
No, you want to.
Here's the trick though to this, like why I say it's a challenge.
Uh-huh.
Because you got to do all the festive shit. You
Yeah.
got to walk around.
Hear
You got to
me
get
out.
on shit.
So you eat the deep fried bacon, 3 servings, right? You're not going in this half-ass. You starting your day off right. 1 egg. Then you get on those chain swings that do this, so that all the food goes to the bottom like a centrifuge.
Pack it in.
okay.
And then you go get a turkey leg for second breakfast.
Slade's trying to tighten up with centrifugal force.
Yes, 100%. This is like I'm mixing paint.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing. So that's the move, and you just
That would be a fun ride. Those
No,
things that mix paint at Home Depot, like a big one of them.
That's fucking funny.
I'm surprised they ain't got that at
if
the
they
rodeo.
put us on a gravitron as a kid, we can do this to your children. This is
Slade, this is why you look like you and why me and Jerry look like us. Because like he's like, I'm gonna start my day with deep fried bacon. Yo, just deep fried bacon? Nah, man. Be a real man. Crumble the deep fried bacon on top of your funnel cake, and that's your pancakes in the morning. That's how you do it.
Wow.
well now
Got
you
it hot.
now you brought syrup into the mix. I guess
Yeah.
you got
Yeah.
it.
Let's
Still,
go, bitch.
still 1 egg.
Still one egg, why not? Yeah, go ahead. Protein. Sure.
Oh, y'all.
Keep you an extra cup of syrup. Wash it down with.
When I was in when I was in
We're
last,
having shooters. Woo! Sticky.
last time I was in Canada, there's a little spot across from the comedy club that sells bacon, but they put the bacon on the griddle and then they pour pancake batter all. So it's like
A billionaire bacon shit? Is that what they call it?
Well, I have no idea, but it's a string of pancake with bacon in it. And that shit was divine.
That was good.
And we're gonna deep fry all of that and put some deep fried pat of butter on top.
A deep fried pat of butter.
1 egg, and then I'm gonna go get my ass on the swings.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about lunch after the turkey.
There's a pizza truck there that honestly has probably the best pizza I've ever had.
Well, the second best pizza you ever had, because we grabbed 2 slices of that, 4 slices, sir. And now we're gonna take it over to Butter Lady and have that woman deep fry this.
Yeah.
Deep fry the
This
pizza.
is, I got 25 pounds to put on, guys.
Yo, shit is you just fry everything.
Oh,
Come
they'll
on.
do it.
Come on. This is till my gallbladder gives out, and then
On
back
day
to turkey
3.
legs.
Can't fucking do no more grease. It's like, yo, what the fuck are we
Day
doing?
3, Slade's getting an appendectomy.
Whatever.
And you wash it down with sweet tea every meal. You don't go to one. You go to the Georgia truck. Be like, you see that Georgia flag. You're like, oh, I'm getting the sweet tea from there.
Yeah. Along with a fried
damn.
salad, ma'am.
Yeah, that's a
Jerry,
cup
if you
of sugar.
doing shots of syrup, don't piss on no lady. You gonna seal her eyes shut. Bitch gonna be like, hey, this shit thick.
I like how it's totally okay for you to pee on them without the syrup, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's good. That's just
Asparagus, no problem.
Just a water. I'm just saying, if you got a good diet, you can get away with a lot of shit.
You can probably make $100 for it. Call back.
But if,
Ding.
yeah, you can piss on people. Just don't.
Just
have no
don't
syrup
syrup
in your
piss on
diet.
Yeah, just don't be a dick.
Yeah, hey, don't be an asshole. Drink right. You know what I mean?
Was that pineapple juice?
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That tastes good. But you got just Buttersworth all on this lady's eye. like Jerry, please, Jerry.
You know the odds that there's a porn like that
Of
out there.
Of
Pretty
eyes
good.
sealed shut.
Pretty good. But with syrup.
Eyes sealed shut. It's just.
You got that fast.
Believe it or not, Stanley Kubrick still directed it.
Nah, that one might have been a Roman Polanski.
Yeah. Shit, bro. Yeah, I'd love to go to the rodeo though.
Man,
This year I probably
why don't we?
would go.
Why don't we? It's over now, right?
No.
It just started.
Nah, it just
Just
started.
No,
It's
they
the-
wait.
remember,
They
it's the
wait.
end
They
of
wait
it.
till the end of Black History Month, and they're like, "It's over."
Oh, they kick it off.
Yeah.
On the,
Yeah.
So the cookout, the black folks go eat on a barbecue during February.
We do.
And then as soon as Black History Month is over,
You don't see us
rodeo
no more.
starts.
so the cookout's different than the rodeo.
Totally different.
Yeah, yeah.
That's actually what I went to.
It's the
cookout.
pregame.
It is.
The tailgate.
The cookout, truth be known, is the more fun part.
Fuck yes.
That's a bunch of
Especially if you get a ticket one of them tents or whatever. You know, like we all do entertainment stuffs over the years. I don't know. I'm sure you guys have gotten passes to the Crown Royal
I've never
tent
gone,
or
though.
whatever.
I got into the Jack tent twice.
Oh my God!
I've never gone.
The night I met Rachel's dad, dude. Me and her were just dating, and the night I met her dad, we all went to the cook-off. And oh shit! So much I didn't know. I love you, baby, and I'm sorry. My wife is not allowed to drink bourbon because of this night.
Okay, do tell.
Because, bro, she almost
sorry,
reenacted the Alamo at Sherlock's afterwards. Her and her friend pissed
She almost
off
lost a fight?
every Mexican in Sherlock's, and there was a lot of them, bro. It was like one of them stood up, and I jumped up, and then 45 more jumped up, and I went, okay.
Damn. Sounds like some liberal overcompensation.
How'd you guys get out of the fight? Did they realize your jacket matched their boots?
No, we ran. We ran. We ran.
Oh,
I
you
could
were
run a
you
little
ain't
bit.
run
I could-
You was
nowhere.
wearing square toes?
Get paid.
No, then I would have just blown them.
The man rode boots in his sleep.
I just blowed him.
Your boots aren't safe here.
That is hilarious.
Take your boots home.
Oh my God.
That's the old joke about square toes. They're square so your ankle don't roll while you're giving a blowjob.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know that there was a
Oh,
hierarchy.
that's all kind
Yeah.
of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got circle toe. I don't know what the fuck
Round
that do.
toe and square
Round
toe hate each other.
Real.
Square toes, them ones with the big old
fucking-
double
I'm done.
stitching
Oh,
in the
I see.
front. They look
Yeah.
like a horse with no lips.
It's a light skin, dark skin in
It
every
doesn't
group.
matter how small your group is.
Yeah, down
There's
to the
a
boots.
smaller group to hate. You think you got it down to hillbillies wearing boots?
Boots.
It would be
No,
you
you'll
guys
never
would
run
all
out of
be able
folks
to go
hate
to a
if you think
Luby's
on it long
together.
enough.
Damn.
That's like Bloods and Crips, man. You both living in the hood. Fucking get along.
Goddamn boots. That's wild.
Well, they ran out. There's no black people to hate, so it's
Yeah,
like,
they
all
just
right.
start hating different types of white people. That's interesting to me.
It's like Milwaukee. It's wonderful.
Okay.
I never seen so many different types of white people hate each other as when I lived in Milwaukee. Milwaukee was still segregated, like the Italians and the Germans and the Irish, and
just like Chicago.
and they all just shit talked each other all the time. And I was like, y'all are really taking this racism thing to a whole new fucking level. This
People-
is strong.
Just want to hate.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it's
that's crazy.
I was
He's saying
at
that
a
with
bar
that
in
accent.
Milwaukee, and a Polack person walked in one time, and I was like, "Oh my God, I've never even heard these words." You know?
I got Polak always seems like a terrible.
Yeah.
It never seems
he's
right.
saying it wrong.
Yeah, I
right?
should have said Polish.
Ain't it Polak?
Sorry,
Okay, maybe it is
a Polish
Polak.
person.
Polak is a
Polak.
fish, I think.
Same
That's
difference.
Pollock.
That's
Pollock.
Pollock. Yeah, Pollock's a
Okay.
fish.
I thought it was Polak. It could be Polish.
It may be Polak.
Whatever
I think,
it is,
I think
they
you're
don't
probably
fuck with
right.
you.
I
Oh,
just
no,
say
it-
Polak.
Yeah.
All sounds like one of
You
those
say,
meals.
you
where
say most shit wrong.
That's fair. That's
it all
fair.
sounds like one of those meals where everybody brings something. That's the.
Oh, Pollock.
A potluck.
Let me tell you about this Polak at the potluck.
I brought some
brought
pollock
Pollock.
to the pot. This Polak brought some pollock to the potluck.
That's some mean shit you do to a kid with a lisp. Read this.
What was your favorite ride at the when you went?
Man, I don't. So I remember not so much the rodeo, but the old Beaumont South Texas State Fair.
Okay.
And I used to get
Same ride.
sick
Same rides.
on Gravitron. All the I would get on that thing,
And you still get on it, though.
but because I would. So Gravitron was the
The flying
You stand
saucer that
up.
spins.
It would hold you to the
Spins
wall.
around and
Oh, I
psychedelic
never-
And the
I
colors.
force,
never rode
and the
in
force
one of
makes you
those.
lift the wall.
It's the most.
Never rode
It's the
that.
dumbest ride ever ridden. It's
Yeah.
you just get on it and feel gravity. It's like 8 G's or some shit the whole time, and I would just do it to see if I could lift myself up off of it and beat the gravity. That was it.
Yeah.
So I would just ride that over and over and over. Like
And there was always 3 guys like him on the Graviton trying
Doing
to
the
do
same
that,
shit.
falling all over themselves,
Every one of
and
us hurting ourselves.
puking.
Yep.
Damn.
and
Never
the
rode.
Himalaya.
Oh, I
which-
know that one.
Which
I
was
remember that.
it's just it's also a dumb ride.
Wasn't that the...
It had these curves,
Yes.
but it went in a circle
It
and it
spins.
played 80s rock music.
Sure
And
as fuck
it
did.
just screamed 80s. And no, it didn't even spin. It just rode around in a circle and then went
like
backwards.
uphill and then
Oh,
down.
okay.
Yeah, it's the weakest roller
But it
coaster.
was
Always
ever.
remember
always
the thing
Volley
that
Crew.
went like a loop and then come up and then come down, did another
Yeah.
loop back up, but that's all it did was
What I used to do, though, I didn't trust any of those rides. Like those rides.
And you shouldn't.
Rightfully so. But
There's plenty of news stories.
I used to stand
back
in
that
line
up.
and go to the South Texas State Fair. I would bring a pocket. I would go to like Lowe's or Home Depot and buy a bunch of loose nuts and bolts. And I would stand in the line and just flick them like that while people were on the ride. So you'd just hear dink and you'd see a bolt roll. And then nobody would know where it came from.
And then sometimes Slade's like, "Why is Karma fucking with me?" I'm like, "Ah, well,
I was young, man.
maybe he built up
I
some debt
thought-
somewhere. Maybe
You had a I thought that was going in a whole other
you know, he's
direction.
hitting people with it.
Yeah, I thought you was in the fucking graviton thing and they just fly out your pocket. Yeah, I thought it was some shit.
I could go in there and pretend to be Iron Man.
Yeah.
No.
And why
I was
does,
thinking Magneto.
That's what I meant, Magneto. Why does
why
Iron
does
Man?
everybody who operates those rides looks just like chicken?
No, everybody operates those rides are chicken.
I went 1 year. They had
Chicken
this
got a night
thing-
shift tonight. Don't you know, dog? We got to keep it tight.
Come on, guys, wrap it up. I gotta go.
I'll be there with my bolts.
I gotta go pull a lever.
They were bungee
Chicken's
jumping
got to
one
run a
year.
Ferris wheel. It ain't been inspected in about 7 years.
Came here on the back of a truck.
They were doing bungee jumping off a crane 1 year. And I walked over there. I was like, I fucked up. I was like, I think I'm going to go bungee jump. And then when I got over right next to it, there was this other thing. And it was like a reverse bungee jump. They put you in a cage, looked like a little egg. And they pull you down these fucking cords. And it's a slingshot. And they just launch your ass in the sky. I literally had my cash in my hand to go bungee jump. I saw somebody go, boom. And I was like, I'm going here. And I got my ass in that thing. And my girl was like, "What? Why would you do this?" And I was like, I haven't, and I gotta. It's just one of those things. And I got in, and what I did not know is that there's a little camera inside that fucking egg. You know? So I get in, and as soon as they release it, I'm by myself. Boy, I scream like the biggest bitch. And I come down,
They
they
had
pull
it
that
all
thing.
video.
They pull that thing all the way. They're like, "Hey man, you want to see your video?" I was like, "You want to see my what?" He hit play. I'm sitting here next to my girl watching me. Oh, it was the fucking worst.
How'd you get video? I was pretty sure the P shorted your system out.
All right, I got one. This ain't why it's my favorite. It get a little weird. I ain't gonna. It's going. I'm telling y'all.
This is.
But this is my favorite. This ride is the one that I most remember. Not for.
First, I need Vaseline and a ticket to the tilt-a-wheel.
I don't know how off you
It's
are.
kind of going.
Okay, the all on YouTube. Now the answer is butt plug.
Brown eye seal.
So,
So,
all right.
I got it.
So we all know I've been, molested a bunch of times. So, whatever, I'm a butt top. But
not the proper response.
yeah, but I had not, but yeah, no butt plug, motherfucker. So that would have helped. that would have stopped some of the that would have stopped some of the diddling. If I'd have had a butt plug, I'd been fine.
Kind of like a chastity court.
Yeah.
He's like, I thought that was literally called a cock block.
So. Oh shit. Pretty good. Oh, they broke the hillbilly.
There's just pictures of somebody with a key trying to take it out.
It's a wine key. It's
Locking gas caps.
you gotta do it like this, and then pop it.
They
That's
gonna steal my gas.
Call the locksmith.
So I had all that happening or whatever. So we went to one of these fair, like whatever
Therapist?
I can't remember. A therapist. Yeah, we went to one of these type of things. But the ride was like the Ferris wheel, spin like that. But the thing that you sit in, whatever that is, the seat and everything, that also spins.
Ah.
So it was that type of thing.
Yeah.
And so it was a lot. And fucking me and one of my cousins was in it, girl cousin, doing the whole thing. We're screaming and shit. And like in the middle of it, she keeps trying to still like molest me, motherfucker. Like while the ride is happening, like while she's scared, I don't even fuck how to say it. She's frantically out of fear.
She's panic
trying to
groping.
give me a hand job. It was like the wildest trip. But anyway, that's one of my favorite rides.
Wow.
That is some serious
I
drive
would pay
on her
for that if it
part.
wasn't
You know
my
what I mean?
cousin.
also,
I almost asked you when you said about the ball shooting you with the camera. Like, what's the odds that somebody has pulled their dick out and went to
Yeah,
Sam.
that's what I thought. That's
right
what made
before
me
they
think
shot
of.
out. I was waiting for Sam to tell us that. I was waiting for him to say,
I moved the camera. I know it was something like that.
1000%.
That's what made me think of that. I was like, oh yeah, I got a hand job.
There's a lot of people like fear with their sex. You know?
Yeah.
I was in
Hurling
that
through the
cage
air
by
in a giant
myself.
ball, you know.
I was in that cage by myself being sent skyward.
You said what, homie?
I was in that cage by myself being sent skyward. Because look, man, when I did my first skydive, I knew there was a camera dude there. I wasn't gonna bitch up, you know what I mean?
Got you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
But I was being sent skyward, and I knew there was no camera, or I thought there was no camera. So as soon as he let go, I'm above everybody's head. They can't hear. Sound don't travel that way. No one can hear that I went falsetto.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You screamed when you the first time you you skydive?
Oh, dude, I had no voice when I came down.
You was screaming that much?
But it was fuck yeah! Like it was.
Oh, you was having a good time.
Bro, yeah, dude.
He
My
was trying to
skydive
hide
video.
his fear through hollering.
Why would it say your shoulders too broad to be scared? We've been through this already. Like, you know what I'm saying? You scared heights.
Bro,
I just want to know what
when you
little
see
son
me
of a
run,
bitch
get the
they
fuck
strapped
out.
onto you to skydive.
Oh, what little dude?
I'll send you a picture. He's a white Ethiopian, bro.
A little bit of
This
dude, though, right?
motherfucker.
Little bit-
Itty bitty dude, yeah.
Yeah,
want to
look
get
like-
the numbers right. He had to be a little dude, right?
yeah,
You're a
bro.
big guy.
He fucking he should have had on a shirt that said "Straight Out of Auschwitz." Like he was skinny. They straight up told me because he came out and I was like this is the skinniest motherfucker. She was like, well, we have to because of the weight ratios, and I was like, fuck you, bitch.
Thanks for that.
I want a big strong man.
But how's he going to save me if shit goes sideways?
Oh, Josh!
It's my bad. It's my bad.
You look like you're going to be hard to cut away.
Meanwhile, his ass is never coming down.
He's
gonna
still
end up
floating.
Jordan.
He's like that movie with Kevin Spacey, the American Beauty, where he's floating in the air like, I'd like to see the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. He's just watching that bag float.
Were you when we paraglid?
Parasite. Yeah, parasite.
No,
No,
paragliding.
parasail is the water.
Parasail is behind the boat.
Paragliding.
Is what y'all did.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Was there any
I like paraglid.
yeah, like a little
Absolutely not.
shakiness? You had none.
That was I was very comfortable. That
Yeah.
whole it's I trust a mechanism like a parachute.
Okay.
That's to me it's like a car. The same way I'm not nervous when I get in a car. It's like I understand this mechanism.
Have you ridden with you? You should be.
Again, jumping off a mountain with a parachute should shake
Fuck
my
his
cage.
truck driver.
Should shake my cage a little bit, Jerry. I'm not wired the same.
He's about to bring out the Beaumont in me. I was like, Beaumont came out and you like 10 miles back, bro.
Trey, I did 7 skydives. I was terrified every fucking one of them.
Everyone?
Every single one of them. And every time on the way up, I had to keep, after the first one, I had to keep telling myself, like, you've done this before, jackass. Like, that was my mantra in my head. And like, literally cussing myself out. Like, why are you fucking shaking? You did this, and you paid to do it again, you fucking idiot. Like, it's fucking, if you're gonna bitch up like this, just stop. Like, I'm literally like cussing at myself. And then every single time, as soon as my feet left that plane, the adrenaline takes over.
Yeah.
And then by the time I land, I was like, that's why you do it. Go back and do it
Gotcha.
again.
It's I almost equated exactly to going on stage. Like it's not a fear emotion. It's your heart beats and it's like a nervous excitement more than it's a
Anxiety.
nervous. But like in a
But like good anxiety.
not
If
the
I don't
bad
get the
kind.
butterflies, I suck at least in the first couple of minutes.
Yeah.
I walk out, I'm way too cocky. When I walk out, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna crush this shit. Some will not go right in the first couple of minutes, and then when something doesn't go right the way I want, that's when boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
and I click back in, and I can rock the rest of it. But yeah, dude.
I'm going skydiving for my birthday. I'm
When?
going there for
When's your birthday?
In April. So I'm going at the end of April. So
Let me know. I want to get back in, so I might come out.
Okay, I want it for sure, but I'm taking my mom. She don't know yet.
Trey.
She's gonna find out when we go.
Mushrooms before or after?
No mushrooms. I've been
It's
trying
gonna
to
be
get
beautiful,
on
mama.
Are you making a jump, or are you making her watch you?
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
Is she gonna jump, or she just
No,
watching you do it?
she's jumping with me. She don't know yet.
That is.
So-
Can I ring in here and
You
say
gonna be in
that
Africa.
that ain't happening?
No, what? No. Here's why I know it's gonna happen. Why you say it ain't happening?
I don't think
Because
your
she's an
mom's
old
jumping
black
on a
woman.
Goddamn plane.
No. I'm gonna tell you exactly why I know.
Because you're gonna chloroform her and put her in a backpack. Otherwise, your mom ain't
Like
jumping out of
Mr.
plane.
T.
Tell y'all, well, if I can tell y'all who my mama is,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
y'all like y'all was in the house getting your ass
I don't know.
and molested. Anyway, so my mom is a person that she doesn't like to waste money. Like you know what I'm saying? So if I say, Mom, I already paid for this, she gonna be like, oh God, like she gonna do it.
That's your tech.
I got her to eat oysters. She was like, I
Those
don't.
oysters weren't 14,000 feet in the air.
Oh my God, but this is a black woman's stomach. My daddy ain't came in her mouth. I'm just saying, there's a lot of things that ain't going down there if she don't want it to.
Hey, bro, you want to go 10 and 10 and put 20 on it?
I mean, I think so.
I'm at you.
Said, I already paid for this sperm. She would be like, we'll go ahead and put it down. I ain't gonna waste the money. I ain't gonna waste it. Go ahead and put it down my throat real quick. So that's the plan.
You gonna tell me your dad hadn't tried that? Listen, this man.
Nah, he ain't saying I paid for it. No, she probably did it. It was
I got 10.
Just
He's
think
got
Rachel
10.
don't like to waste money. I was like, God damn,
Here-
that's not a terrible.
Hey, start with oysters.
That's not a terrible strategy. She likes oysters.
I got.
Fuck.
Are you halfway home? I got $20 between me and Sam. Says your mom does not jump out
We're
of the
going
plane.
10
in
She ain't
April.
doing it.
The only
She ain't doing
way
it.
she won't. The only way she won't do it
Is if she goes.
Is if something happens. It's real shit. If something happens where she's like, I actually can't. I actually can't make it away. I can't go. Like something like that. But that ain't the plan. Is I just tell her I want to spend my birthday with you. I had a fucked up one last year. I really want to spend this one with you, just like a mother-son thing.
Are you Bam
Put it
So
on.
Margera?
like, come on, son. You said what now?
Are you Bam Margera? Like,
Yeah, this feels so.
Wait, damn, I ain't get
so
the
let me
reference.
let me
Yeah, I don't
explain.
get it either. I know who the guy is.
Bam Margera, he just tortured his parents for fucking fame.
Oh,
and he
shit.
always was like, "Yeah, I want to spend time with you." And then there's a
Show up
crocodile
and
in the
somebody
fucking
would
house.
kick him in the nuts. Or, yeah, it was terrible.
So,
Wait, I
so
think- okay,
he-
this
he-
is
let me
really bad.
let me explain to you because here's what you think. You think he's gonna show up and pay the money and do it. Let me give you a breakdown of how many outs she has. All right? When you go to a skydive drop zone,
God damn, he poker handed you.
when you're miles away, there's signs. Hey, skydiving this way. Like you're not gonna get anywhere near that place without knowing. As you're pulling up, there's parachutes coming down, and they'll be
Basically,
like,
Area 51.
I got you.
yeah,
It's-
and then
it's-
I'm going and blah blah blah, and then now you've got to go through a safety lecture where they're
I
going
know
to
that part,
explain
yeah.
this to her.
Mhm. The safety lecture. I did know that
And
part.
then when you go, I already paid this money. Even if she gets on a plane, the ride up is the worst part.
Okay.
You jump at 13,000 feet, and they say, "Don't look down, don't look down, don't look down." My first one, my ass is looking at the plane. I'm like, I got this, I got this, I got this. And then I got, okay, that's really high. Okay. And then I just was like, yeah, I think I fucked up. I ain't doing it. I looked down at my altimeter. I was at 1,500 feet. Now,
you ain't even made it.
Well, that's still close enough to see shit. That's
yeah,
scary.
I had 12,000. I had 12,000 to go. Now the good thing
That's
is
true.
after
That's true.
7,000 feet, the world stops getting smaller.
Yeah, you can see clouds.
So but 7,000 is very fucking scary. And then on my way to the door, like when they give you the green light, the walk to the door is the worst fucking part of a skydive. I get there.
I'm not even sure you're gonna jump. If
I'm
we're being
gonna jump,
perfectly
but
honest.
what you
I
described.
think the worst part of a skydive is when I shit my pants.
And you will shit your pants after you walk
Yeah.
to the door. Honestly,
and
so
your nose down. You know what I mean? That's not.
So the doors on the side, it's like a little plastic garage door that they rip up. You know what I mean? When you're on and you're going up, you're watching this, and you feel yourself going up, and then it levels out. And then when it levels out, you're like, shit, that means it's time to go. And when it levels out, that door opens and you hear the wind. And that's when it's like, fuck, fuck, fuck. And then light goes green.
Okay.
I was the second one out. The first people out was a Japanese couple. They're in my video. You can see them go. I walk up to the door behind them. Okay. They go out, and you see two people go out and just go, shoo. And I was like, yeah, fuck this. No.
Yeah.
Keep the goddamn money.
But it's a tandem, right?
I'm on a tandem.
Okay, yeah.
And
he's
this
still
guy
dragging
stretched me.
little Ethiopian guy.
I get to the door. I'm now standing here looking out at the world.
At the world.
Hands up like this.
Oh, no.
Behind me was a group of fucking sorority girls doing their first skydive.
Okay.
And he said, okay, on 3. And my hands are locked onto this fucking plane. And he goes, on 3, bro. And I was like, no. He goes, look to your right. I look back. Those girls were like, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. And he goes, you're going out of this fucking plane.
Hold on. Back up. Sorority girls. PV or UT?
UT. Like,
no,
motherfucking rice. Like,
Okay.
these
Okay,
bitches
all
rich.
right.
And
Yeah.
and also, what else didn't
Pussy come with
help
allegations.
was in the cockpit, in the passenger seat, to make sure I did not bitch out. Bart came, because it was for my birthday. Bart came, put on a rig, on the ground. He put on a fucking chute, and he was like, if he doesn't go, I'm taking him out. I got to shoot with me. So when he says, look to your right, these girls are like, let's go, let's go, let's go. And then I look past them, and Bart is looking back at me going. And then Brian, he reaches up, because my hands are doing this. He reaches up, grabs my hand, he goes, you're going out of this fucking plane. And I let go.
Yeah.
And then I just felt that little nudge. And I was like, fuck, 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 fuck. And the second my feet came off, I was like, this is the greatest decision I ever made in my fucking life.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
So
that's how many times she has to tell you
She
to
has to
fuck
say no.
off.
If y'all make it through that emotional airlock,
Yeah.
here's the. I'm gonna just look. I'm gonna have to talk to her like regular, and just tell like, Mama, it's like the first time you fuck somebody.
No.
It was scary on the way up.
this is how you and your mom, you explaining shit to your
Sometimes
mom.
you smash the ground at 6,400 feet per second.
Thank you.
What y'all don't know my mama? Shit.
I know black mamas, and I know she ain't going out this
No, you
motherfucking
right.
plane.
You right. You right. I'm gonna call her right now. I call her right now and I ask her, is she gonna do it?
Listen,
If I can't do it.
none of
the
this.
thing
none
is
of
that
this,
she don't know. I ain't gonna
none
do
of
it.
this means shit till she does it. You can call her. You can write her a letter. You can
Slade,
take her on a
my
sightseeing
mama don't like to
expedition.
waste money.
I understand
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
But your mama also doesn't like
My
to jump
mama
out of
done ate
planes.
food off the floor. You understand what I'm saying?
Your mama don't like to waste her money. Fuck your money.
She don't like to waste nobody's money.
But what we're going to
Or
find,
time. If I say, Mama, you wasted my
Yes.
money and my time.
Fair.
Put that goddamn parachute on. We getting out this plane.
Let me
Daddy
know.
can't save you. It's just you and I.
let me know. Unless you gonna carry her,
No, the other dude, the tandem motherfucker, gonna carry her.
you
Hey,
are gonna
man.
find that she is going to prioritize the things she doesn't like doing
Why y'all think she ain't gonna do it?
because she's not gonna do it.
It's an old black woman. And
My mama ain't. Hold on, motherfucker, look here.
how old is your mom?
About your age.
She is.
50s, 60s, and she's the 60s yet?
Oh, my mom's 53 this year.
So 53.
Yeah.
If you get a 53-year-old woman to get out of that plane by surprise, without her knowledge, call Guinness, make sure they're there.
Call who? Guinness?
Guinness. Yeah, you going in the world records, bro.
Yeah, the
It ain't-
book, not the
it ain't-
beer.
It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
My mama gonna do it.
And
I'm going
it-
to wait till
You
April.
know how long
and
my
see.
mama been
Yeah,
taking?
no, I don't like your lack of fucking commitment, motherfucker. Either back to play or don't.
I'm back in his
Put
play.
$20 on the table and match that shit.
Oh, they got 10 and 10. All right.
He's already talked his mom into some crazy shit.
My
I'm
mama gonna
back
do
in-
it. Do you know?
What's the- tell
my
me-
mama
tell
been
me-
taking raw dick a long time. Skydiving ain't gonna scare. She been gambling. She been throwing that pussy on the crap table for years. Little motherfucking 13,000 feet ain't gonna scare.
I know a lot of skanky bitches that will not get out of
I'm
that plane.
just saying.
I feel like
My
this
mama
is
made a home remedy for gonorrhea. I'm just telling you, bro. My mama ain't scared of 13,000 feet.
I feel like this is apples and skydiving.
That parachuting hurt you, baby. We just put some Robitussin on
Do
it.
shit to her. She was like, come on. I got crabs.
What's the craziest thing you've ever talked your mother into so far? What's the wildest thing you have asked her to do that you didn't think she would do that she said yes to? I'm looking for one piece of evidence that convinces me
That'll
this
make
is
us
going
retract
to
this
happen.
bet.
You, I would have said, to be truthful, prior to last October, I would have said that you were least likely to go out of that plane. But you paraglided, which jumping off that mountain with a parachute, I have the utmost faith in you.
Now, I got a different, you know why I end up doing that.
Yeah.
Yes. But, okay, what y'all want? 'Cause
So
I-
what's the craziest thing you've talked her into?
Well, she let him go with you.
But again,
No.
that's
the
a,
craziest thing I've taught my mom into doing.
what
a lot
evidence
of
do you
crazy-
have that she might say yes to skydiving other than she's cheap?
I'm just gonna
Just
tell
give me
the
the
real.
20. Just give me the 20
I
now.
give you the 20. Shit, I don't even know how to. My mama helped me give a chick a miscarriage. Talked into it.
You win, bud. Told you. I backed the right horse here. I
Jump-
backed
I
the
said-
right horse. I'm telling you.
I
I had a
said-
feeling in my gut.
I say, Mama, look
not
here.
like a miscarriage, but a feeling.
I
You
said,
know.
Mama, I'm in hot water.
All this tells me is she is going to go out of her way to help him sell this lie when neither one of them jumps out of this plane.
We jumping out this plane together. I like that.
I think she will help you fake video. She'll stand there with a fan in
Be
her
in the
face.
laundry room with a hairdryer and TikTok going.
No, because if I'm off, I'm going with him.
You're gonna have to.
And let me tell you something. Your mom helped you with look. My mama loved Jesus. My mama cried when I told her I was going to go skydiving.
Let's go, mama for mama.
She is so Jesus. The last girl I dated, if she was pregnant, my mama would have helped me play that.
She would have had the same dude thing.
Yeah, she still wasn't getting out fucking plane up.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you just put the money on the
But
table.
your mama obviously older than my mama. That'd be weird as hell right now.
Yes.
Your mama same age.
No, believe it or not, same age. Believe it or not.
They might look the same age, but yeah.
Yeah, he was her first.
Yeah, I think. But I'm saying if I drive it, I will say her being like, you describing the drive there, the drive there, seeing the stuff. She might be thinking like, where the fuck we at? Where we going? Because I'm guessing it's a lot of open field or something like that.
It's wide.
So that's gonna throw her off. Like,
Smart.
what the hell's going on? Blah blah. Where we at? I'm like, Mom, it's my birthday. I can get her to that. I think the course. Do the course. I think she can get through the course. My mom, I'm just saying, my dad did a good job of domesticating her. If you start speaking with a whole lot of structure and language and rules, she lock in, she listen. So I can get her through that part. I think the hardest part is what you was describing, the going up and the 1,500 feet.
It's the worst.
I think that
You mean to tell me that
To
you
get to that
think
point.
you're gonna run into a problem at the point where your mom has to actually jump out of the plane?
But God damn it, like I said, if I'm going second, she got to go first. So I'm gonna be right there.
There's no other way.
So I'm telling her.
So now you're not wasting some of my money. You're wasting all my money.
Get your ass on the edge of that
He's
damn
doubling the
plane
guilt.
and you jump for
This
me.
shit, I've never. This does not. I've never been more confident.
telling
about
you.
Now, here's the other thing. You better talk to them at the drop zone, because what you don't know is, and they might fuck up for you, as long as you don't step foot on that plane, you do get your money back. The second you walk on and they take off, no refunds.
That's right. That's all I gotta tell her. Look here, we own this bitch. We own the plane. You jumping. You scared? You can hold me, pray, do all that shit. We testing your faith right now, goddammit.
You're like, Jesus,
Get
we
your
about to see
ass
him.
ready to jump, cause we jumping. My mom, I'm telling you, I just gotta look at her like, Mama, let's do this. I'm telling you.
Take her out on a boat and see if she can walk on the water. At least that's not a precedent. You know what I mean?
let me tell you, because I know black folks. The best shot you got.
Boy, you should have saw this motherfucker face, boy.
I was waiting for Trey to say how.
Hey, I would have. I ain't say nothing. I'm trying not to reach for shit that's right there. But his face, he had the face.
Yeah.
He had the face
His
of
face
Farrakhan.
said how.
That's all I'm gonna say. You said I know black people. He looked at you like,
Because look,
how, Sway?
When did you meet him? When did you?
look, I said I know him. I didn't say I fuck him.
Yeah, I got it. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm ready though, bro.
If you just say it, if you do it, you get to tell all your friends at church. If you put pride on it,
Yeah,
that's more important than putting money on
that's
it.
true.
Because that's how my white friends got me in it. It was like,
That's
come on, bro.
exactly what I'm
You
gonna
get
do.
out of
Here,
here.
go to church.
Mama.
That's how strong my faith in Jesus is. I jumped out of that airplane with my baby.
Or you'd be like, Mama, you
We
jump
passed
out.
Jesus on the way down. I had a conversation. Some of
bump
y'all
the
need to
Lord.
get right.
Yeah. Nah, I think I'm gonna get it a jump. I think that's.
I'm gonna need you to shut up and stop giving him ways to steal our $20.
I'm not.
Yeah, I fucking what?
No, I really, man, I'm telling you. Like,
Well,
she really ride for me. She really.
I raise a glass to the potential of your mother jumping out of a plane.
Don't
and
you want her to jump?
100%. If nothing else, I want to hear the story of her jumping.
Yeah.
But I also want you to be wrong.
Look, I always want to be right.
Yeah.
I want $20 and to give you a finger and
Yeah.
be done. Look, hey, remember how right I was in February?
Yeah.
Remember, bitch? I want to do that.
I got you.
But also, I know how awesome it would be if your mom had the experience of jumping out. Like, it's an
That's what I'm
incredible
thinking of.
experience.
Exactly.
I just don't. I lack faith in your ability to sell it to her beforehand.
Okay.
That's
I'm telling you right now, it's addictive.
it's
You think she gonna do it and be hooked?
man.
No,
Nothing would
you.
be
Oh, me,
nothing
I
would
will
be
be.
funnier than Trey's mother going out to the drop zone 3 days a week because she
Well,
can't stop jumping
It'd
out
be
of planes.
really funny if she got into it and he hated it.
Yes.
And she's just dragging him.
Yes.
She be like, son, we gotta go again.
Come
we ain't
on.
never doing that shit, mama.
Dog, after I went, we be like, I call you some days or whatever, and then I would go outside and smoke. And when I went out, I'm like, oh, man, clear day, no wind. Hey, man, let me call you back. And I just hang up, and I get in the car, and I just go out.
Yeah.
If the weather was good, I was like, gotta go.
You'll know what happened if she calls you before her birthday and she's like, hey, I just want to spend some time with you on my birthday.
Your answer is no. Your answer is no.
Oh, no, baby.
Yeah,
I'm going to be out of
motherfucker.
town, Mom.
Oh
Sorry, I
no,
got
she probably gonna want to take me to a revival or some
Nah,
shit.
you going
some shit
alligator wrestling,
skydiving.
motherfucker. Yeah, it is revenge time.
That'd be good.
You're going to have to say yes.
Us doing pranks on each other.
We made it through rodeo season and this episode and possibly your skydiving trip.
Yeah.
We got another episode in the month of March, somewhere around St. Patrick's Day, probably right afterwards. So I'm sure we'll slanche it up in
I'm
the
in
next episode.
El Paso, Texas.
Well,
that
when are you
weekend.
where? El Paso?
Yeah. Oh, why I even brought that up? But yeah, I'm in El Paso.
When does this
The 16th through the 19th.
This will come out the first week of March. So next week.
At the PWR Texan Theater.
Lean somewhere close to the mic.
I'll be at PWR Texan Theater in Cleveland, Texas, March 3rd.
Get it,
March
man.
3rd.
I will
Perfect.
be
And at the Riot, March 6th.
Beautiful.
I will be at the movie theater in Bastrop, Texas, because there's only one. I will do that on March 18th, and then March 20th through 25th, I'll be at the Comedy Cave in Calgary, Alberta.
Beautiful.
Oh,
All my
mine
dates are
also.
on my
Sladeham.com.
website, sladeham.com. But I am
I've
doing.
got too many dates to run off.
Well, no, but I'm in Japan and Africa. Like everything I've got in March and April's out of the country. Nobody's coming to that shit. But I've got some cool stuff happening in May. I'm gonna launch. We'll talk about more.
That's an odd contrast.
It's gonna be fun. I'm doing shit. What are you working on this year? What's gonna happen?
Hippo lo mein?
Me? I'm just keep pushing.
What's
the direction I'm going,
What's the goal? 100,000 subs?
No, I mean, honestly, the number I keep telling myself is 1 million followers by Christmas.
Cumulative?
No,
or
really, I want most of them on Facebook.
Ooh, million Facebook followers.
Yeah,
by
well,
Christmas.
they're voting whether or not to ban TikTok here in about the next week or two.
Ain't no, yeah. So million followers by Christmas.
Yeah, and I'm gonna record again this year.
Fucking bold. Perfect.
I wanna record hopefully at Rockefeller's.
All right.
Late
Good
fall,
spot.
early winter.
Okay. Trey, what you doing this year?
My mama.
Skydiving and your mama.
For sure. No, I'm not doing my mama. But
We'll say those things in different orders.
I said
Your subject-verb agreement is fucking me up.
no, probably yeah, I want to skydive more. And then on the I don't even know, on the comedy just doing more I think I want to do Canada more.
Ooh.
I go there in May, the 8th through the 14th.
Where at?
I can hook you up some
The fuck is it called? The Comedy Corner. It's a small club.
What
it's
city?
kind of like how the Riot is.
In
Toronto.
Toronto?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I can.
Yeah.
I know some folks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'll
that's
hip you to
that's
some
We're there
folks.
this summer.
thing.
I'll be there.
Okay.
I'll be there in July.
August.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that's fucking fly.
So we all know I do long form story bits, and they don't work for festivals, and I don't know if I want to shoot an entire special, but I do have a friend who got with me who he worked on a show on Comedy Central called Shorties Watching Shorties.
Oh, that's dope.
And he's seen some of my stuff, and he wants to animate them into shorts and do my bits as me as a cartoon. And instead of just me on stage talking, it's like this cartoon version of me going through and as my bits. So I'd like to put out at least 3 of those by year's end.
You dope, man.
Sweet.
That's pretty cool. I like a lot of that.
Yeah, that's sweet. I'm shooting a special. That's what I'm doing.
Hell yeah.
No holds barred. Probably in August. I'll be on tour.
That's the title you're going with?
no, dumb.
No. He'll tell you off air.
Yeah.
I was about to say. I was like, you're just gonna do Hulk Hogan like that?
No.
dude? I'll be your Zeus.
Probably gonna crowdfund it in. Probably gonna crowdfund it in May. Probably shoot in August. Tour on it May, June, July. See what we can put together, and then I don't know. That's the only thing I care about at this moment.
Yeah.
Chicken. What about you? Wait.
Sober
Chicken
up.
said he'd like to finish this joint. That's Chicken running back a house.
I like to ride the rides, not just control them.
Skip Rodeo. Watch more podcasts. We're on YouTube. That's the best place to find everybody except for J-Dub. He's looking for 1 million on Facebook. Follow the rest of us, but the collective on YouTube. So many shorts, so many clips, so many podcasts, so many things. We love y'all. We'll see you on another episode.
I believe in good whiskey, and I believe in good times.